Yes, please.
Just want to add, this discussion is also about accountability. It's not only about, when we talk about lawlessness, it is about the broader question of accountability and transparency. And we agree that a lot of things we have not really seen the instances where accountability mechanisms are so very well in place and there is delivery of justice for people to see. And if we get slightly away from the legalistic argument to look at it from the viewpoint of the people, they don't really see it, the action is not visible to them. And that's really important whether it's a government or the judiciary or whether it's the law enforcement agencies, that we all need to also show that, demonstrate the fact that we are doing what we should be doing. So also because there is also questions about corruption and the fact that the Aragale was linked to, one of the key demands was that this corrupt regime should be changed, and it's not about a reference to a single regime. The fact that Sri Lanka has tolerated corruption for so long, and even though we have the laws and the systems in place, we have not really gone after the people. The big sharks have always escaped, and the small fry will get once again caught in the net. People have observed this for a long, long time, and along with the hardships last year people faced, I think there was this growing dislike for that kind of lawlessness, the lack of accountability from those who are governing us. So beyond the legal system, there is also another tier, and I think we need to talk about the politicians as well. And they really have to set the example of, showing leadership, to show accountability. We are not talking about assets recovery laws, right? We talking about how it's quite right. We have been talking about it, we have been pinpointing, we have been naming people, trying to shame people. But there are loopholes that we also have not even signed up, the STAR initiative of the World Bank. So we're not necessarily very interested in this initiative. We are not necessarily committed to, if we say there is money out there that is stolen, we have to also work towards recovering it. But I don't necessarily say that. And the president, if you recall, the president made a statement at some point in the first few weeks. He said the first 2 years will be about consolidation and economic consolidation. We understand that he would have a focus, but that's not it, because people were protesting. When people were protesting, there was a number of other demands that came with it. And one was that the government was not accountable, that there was ill-gotten wealth that they should explain to the public. Whether it happened or not, did not happen, is not the question. They need to throw up the evidence and say, if it didn't happen, it didn't happen. If it happened, what are you doing about it?